Today I'm going to show you how to solve exponential equations using graphing. It's actually kind of easy if you use Desmos. I have some examples here, and there's some extra examples at the bottom that I'll post the answers to that you can try. So I'm not going to post the answers in this video, but on the paper copy, you'll see the answers. So if you take a look at it, we have this 1/2 to the x minus 1. Notice x minus 1 is the exponent. Notice it's also in parentheses. That's important. We also have equals 7. So this is the equation we're trying to solve. Now, when you get to algebra 2, you'll learn a fancier way to solve it. But for now, we're just going to use Desmos. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to enter the left side of the equation. You're going to set y equals to that. So y equals just this piece right here. And then you're going to, in the second line of Desmos, type the other side, y equals that number. So it's always y equals in the left, and then y equals in the right, and then look for the intersection point. And if you tap the intersection point, you'll be able to see it. And then your answer is the x coordinate of that intersection point. Because remember, you're trying to solve for x. So I want to show you how to type the first one in. So it's 1/2 to the x minus 1. So y equals 1/2. Now you have to hit the over arrow to move the cursor. And then do the power of x minus 1. That is what it was, right? Yes, x minus 1. 1/2 to the x minus 1. And then we're going to go down here to the second equation and type in y equals the right-hand side, which is 7. Y equals 7. Okay. And then I have to kind of scroll up a little bit because it only shows me a little bit of it. Then I can zoom in if I need to. But if you double click on the point, it'll actually give you that number, and it's always the x value. So x equals negative 1.807 for this one. So for the second one's a little different. That's why we're given this one, so that you see it. I'm going to enter y equals this piece into the first line of Desmos, and y equals x plus 1 into the second line. So if you notice, I did that for you up here. Y equals, notice once again, the x plus 2 is in parentheses. That is super important. And then y equals x plus 1. Don't forget those y equals. That's really important. Now, if we look at this, they never cross. So that could happen. You could have two graphs that never cross. So your answer is that there is no solution. This doesn't always happen, but when it does, you've got the answer there. So you could have more than one solution. It could cross multiple times. So you could have more than one x value. For example, if I move this line up more, it would cross more than once. So just keep that in mind, kind of pay attention to the graph, see what it does. So you can go in and try these three, see if you can get the answers on your own. And like I said, I will share these answers on the written copy of the notes. So no worries if you didn't get it right, but I would at least try it and see if you can do it correctly. That way you're ready for tomorrow's assignment. Let me know if you have any questions.